Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for my opportunity to explain about my research. My name is Sari Wulandiana and I'm from Department of Biology Education, FMIPA UPI Bandung, Indonesia. The title of my research is Rare Plants Inference Ability of Biology Education Student. First of all, I will explain to you about the introduction. Although Indonesia is known as a mega biodiversity country and biodiversity hotspots, but its biodiversity is decreasing due to biological intrinsic factors, overexploitation, and the introduction of new species. According to IUCN, Indonesia has more than 30,000 species of flowering plants and more than 2,000 species of ferns. But 2,040 of these plant species have been included in the list of endangered plants and more than 1,000 species of rare plants. According to Hanggono 2010, the reason why so many plants become rare are lack of public understanding and knowledge about plant biodiversity. So education about awareness of plant biodiversity, its role in sustainable living, and its importance for all life on earth must be continued to be improved. The effort in tackling the extinction of species by government are existence of nature reserves, protected forests, and botanical gardens. One of them is Juanda Forest Park. Research and publication of rare plants is still limited, especially through learning. The research that leads to the introduction and observation of Indonesia rare plants through the inference of various rare plants by biology students is important through mini research. In this study, rare plants observed by students in this research are focused only at the Juanda Forest Park area. The goal of this study is to reveal inference ability of biology education students about rare plants at Juanda Grand Forest area, Tahura. The method used in this research is descriptive through mini research students biology education study program who enroll plant physiology lecture in 2019 academic year odd semester. The students assigned to survey, inventory, observe, describe morphologically, and documentary rare plants in Juanda Forest Park. Before the survey, all groups of students determine the location and they have to find information on the list of endangered plants and categories of rare plants and morphological characteristics of these rare plants. Wherever possible, all groups of students interviewed local experts about the status of rarity, use, and maintenance of these rare plants. According to Karin, 1997, inference ability is ability to observe, interpret the result of observation, and seek other information to complement the result of observation so that new knowledge is obtained. The instruments of this study are rubrics of mini research report about inference ability of all aspects and compared to literature. All data is categorized following Purwanto's rule. From this picture, it is found that the average inference ability of rare plants of biology education students are good. The best aspect is ability of the classification of the observed plants. It is very good, while the lowest aspect is the ability of plant documentary. The rare plants that students observe are included the list conserved and not evaluated category. In the Tahura, plant species that have included critically endangered are found, namely Cinnamomum parthenoxylon. Other species that are endangered is Dipterocarpus retusus, while the vulnerable are Hopea odorata and Khaya anthotheca. The value of categorization of plant scarcity observed by students are classified is good. The ability of these rare plants classifying of all students group are very good, meaning that it is in accordance with the literature, but all of them are not equipped with the reference source. Most of these plants belong to the class Magnoliopsida, and the most frequently occurring ordo are Urticales and the Moraceae family of the Ficus genus. The revealing the benefits of plants, students' ability are sufficient. Most student groups did not include reference, while the contents are in accordance with the literature. Most of the benefits of these rare plants are as medicines and building materials, so it is not surprising that these plants are potentially rare due to overexploitation. The ability of students to include conservation efforts and physiological aspects of rare plants observed in Tahura shows in category sufficient. Almost all students group only rely on the result of interviews with Juanda Forest Park officials. Most of the efforts to conserve these potentially rare plants are through nurseries. From the physiological aspects, it varies from habitat, growth requirements, metabolite content, and organ function. The description and documentary of plant morphologically listed by students, starting from habitus until root character. The student's ability to explain the morphological description of these rare plants are still categorized as sufficient because students not observing directly and did not include the reference source. If they entered the literature after I searched, the information referred is not found. The conclusions are: biology education students' inference ability for rare plants are good, the ability to determine the rare status are good, classifies as are very good, describes morphologically the benefits, conservation effort, physiological aspects, and documentation of rare plants observed in Tahura Juanda Bandung City are sufficient category. Most of the potentially rare plants observed by students in the Juanda area is at least conserved status. Endangered status plants observed is Dipterocarpus retusus. The plant with vulnerable status are Hopea odorata and Khaya anthotheca. The aspects of mini research assignment, including scientific ethics in citing references, is needed for developing students' ability in varying rare plants. Finally, I say thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.